never done projects, where we are just a silly little YouTube channel. Remember to like, subscribe, comment, and consider joining a member on the wall and out by the road for only $4.99 a month.
Daddy with a capital D says, oh, on time I see. Well, yeah, I really need to be unloading, but I need the whole crew here to help me unload. What do y'all think? Randy ain't got off work yet. Let's see, Cowboy said, what's up, everybody? Topper says, how did you do this weekend? Man, it was absolutely phenomenal. Both cars done the whole 2 minutes, and mine did catch on fire, but we got it put out, and both cars still fired up and loaded on the trailer. So I think we did phenomenal. Justin said, huh, yeah, that's what I say, huh. Braxton says, y'all did good. Hey, I don't know if you've seen someone give you a thumbs up out in the green Chrysler 300, but that was me. I did not see. You should have come to holler at me. Had a couple people come up to us and talk to us and come into live. I thought it was pretty cool. Topper says cool. Weber says hi, hello. Now, for whatever reason, when we loaded the cars, both of them loaded, but Randy's starter locked up. I'm hoping that the drive back it beat it up and we can get it off, but we'll see. If not, I hooked tractor to it, but it did load. Brandon says, hi, how are you? I saw you at the office. Oh, okay. Well, hey, you're welcome to stop in at the office also. We welcome everybody. Give you a close encounter of a shop tour. But I didn't notice it, but thank you. Had to blow the horn, holler at me or something. Whoever says I am a bit angry about someone, well, I can tell you this. If there's one thing I've learned, it ain't gonna change nothing. You can be angry all you want, but it's not gonna change the situation. And if you get angry, you're letting them win. So if you can't change it, then don't be angry or mad about it. No, I didn't know. I didn't see you guys at the store. I saw you at the office was open. Oh, okay. Fred said, where's your son at? Well, see, at CSX, they say they will not retaliate against you if you do something that they don't like. Well, they're retaliating against him even though they don't, because he took last week off and it pissed the management off, so he's still at work. So, but this CSX is a non-retaliation company. Y'all remember that. Weber said, it's my mom. Well, I don't know the situation, and if I can help you, I will, but there's a very few situations, but your mom's probably trying to do the best for you. Not saying she's right or wrong, I don't know. Carlo said, what's up, y'all? Pops, hello, Carlo. Brendan said, I was not happy with the Astros today. We keep winning to the Seattle internet, and we're getting trapped. Well, that's not good. Jane says, hey, y'all. Hey, Carlo, and hi, Pops. Hello, Jane. I walked out there to take the picture, and I was going to get a thing of pickles and be sitting there eating them when I come on live, but I forgot to get them. I hadn't unloaded yet. Jane says, hi, Papa Renzo. Yes, I do keep forgetting that. I'm sorry. Hello, Papa Renzo. Carlo says, hello, Jane. And Jane says, hi, Justin. Jane says, oh, you put a hurting on us. I did. Boy, I'll tell you what now. Now, like I said, I'm not much on spicy stuff, but I do like those pickles. Lotus says hello, hello. Hello, Lotus. Maria says hello, Jane. Oh, don't worry about us. Just hello, Jane. Lotus says, what's up, Carlos? Jane. Jane says, hey, Lotus. And Jane says, hi, Maria. Lotus says, what's up, Maria? Carlos said, how was your weekend, Pops? Did you smoke the competitions? I smoked a set of tires, but we had an absolutely phenomenal time. Randy had probably, I would say if Randy would have had another 20 seconds, he would have blowed his tires. I've still got a little bit of tread on mine, so not much, but I got enough to play around here a couple times. But we did. It absolutely had a great time. Lotus said, what's up, Randy the man? Hello, Lotus. Maria said, yes, only hello to Jane. And look, I thought you finding your cat, you'd be happy. Lord have mercy. Carlos said, what's up, Lotus? Jane says, are you tired? I think it was after midnight when Daryl got home. I think Daryl said it took him 18 hours even to get home, and once I got back here, I immediately jumped the truck and drove an hour to get my dog and drove an hour back. I ended up, after getting what I needed to go back to lay down, and unloaded the truck and everything, my pickup truck, what I needed out of the cab of the truck and for the night, I think I laid down about 12:30. So, but yes, Jane, I am freaking tired. I'll be glad to lay down tonight. Mary said, sorry, Lotus, it's only hello to Jane today, as Randy said. Jane said, hello, Maria, be nice. Yes, tell her, James, I'm so mad I can't. Maria said, he didn't give me enough time to say hello. Jane said, Maria, it's your Persian cat that you found. And Carlos says, hello, Maria, you're a tea lover, hey? And Maria said, yep. Jane said, that's awesome. I love Persian cats. Lotus says, you found your cat, Maria. That's great. Yes, I think it's phenomenal. I'm absolutely glad you found him. Jacob, if I say it right, Jacob said, hi, everybody. I think Cowboy is Jacob. Yep, Jane said, hi, Jacob. Adam said, hey, guys. Hello, Adam. Carlos said, what's up, Jacob? Maria says, only hello to Jane, or someone said. Be like Frozen, let it go. Jane said, hey, Adam. Adam said, Jane, and Jane said, hello. Lotus said, what's up, greasy guy? We hadn't been on there in a couple of days. Maria's got to get a little bit of anger out. But she didn't miss us, though. That's one thing for sure. Adam said, how was the trip back? It was good. Now, for some stupid reason, there was road closure when we got right just outside of Rockingham, and that stupid thing took me off. I'd have been better off to do what I said instead of going back with the way that stupid GPS did. But Jane said, where's R3? Well, I think I might have said it, but Carlos said, what's up, Grease? Jane, they kind of retaliated against him a little bit. He took a couple of days that they wasn't planning on him taking off last week, so he's still at work. They loaded him down with work today because he took a couple of days last week. But this is, remember, CS6 is a non-retaliation company. Whoever said I was talking about the car, she was angry when she picked me up after school. She was angry for no reason. I got angry. She said, shut up, and I was angry because VW will blow, ha. Well, she said, shut up, and it's your mama. You should shut up. Maria said, you look different, by the way. You changed the camera. Yes, Randy's got the company phone. This is actually my personal phone. Lotus said, yes, she did. Maria said, yeah, I didn't miss that. Y'all, I was just fine. Adam said, releasing new shirts. Check my channel community posts. I'd check it out, Adam. Jason Maria Pop says, Sunburn. Actually, I am red, yes, and the backs of my legs was hurting last night, but I'm actually good. I'm not burnt. Topper said the house insurance went up in price. How should I handle it? I guess there ain't nothing you can do but pay it or sell it. Lotus said it's light outside. Yes, I believe that after today we're going to change it from, we're going to start doing from 7 to 8. So we're going to have to get some stuff done around here until we can figure out how to do the working live. Maria said, no way. Adam said, Topper is getting you a quote from a different company. Yeah, that'll work. Tyson said, what up? Hello, Tyson. Jane said, he doesn't work while he's there. He needs to work extra. Maria said, I thought they replaced Randy by another one. No, there ain't but one of me now. Tyson said, I went golfing today. Cool. Maria said, oh, that's why I knew the color's different. Mikey said, well, I was going to buy a membership, but they realized I'm missing 90 cents. I understand, Buggy. Maria said I should buy sunscreen as long as summer starts. Yeah, I did use a little bit of Madison had some sunscreen there, and I put some on the back of my legs, but that's probably what saved it from really burning. Topper said, sounds good, thanks. Jane said, hi, Buggy. Lotus said, what's up, Buggy? Jane said, hi, Tyron. Astro said, greetings, Earthlings. Hello, Astro. Carlos said, what's up, Buggy? Buggy says, damn it. Maria says, you didn't take your snacks to Florida. Yeah, I took them. I just unloaded them out of the, well, actually, I got them out of the truck and put them in my work truck this morning, so I'd have some there today, and then I just took them in the work truck and put it back. I did not take the Skittles, no. Jane said, hi, Astro. Buggy said, yo. Lotus said, I'm sure they took snacks to Florida. Not just took some, people actually sent some, too. Y'all watch now. He's here. He'll be ill when he comes in now. Let's see. James said, Pop said a whole quart of pickles in one day. Lotus says, can't take a trip without snacks. That's right. Maria said, this man can forget his son, but never forget to take snacks. I wouldn't forget my son. He better bring snacks. Ryan says, hey, y'all. Hello, Ryan. James said, are the cookies gone? Nope, but I still got them, I thought I brought them in here. They might be still in the truck. I took them to work with me. I've been eating on them all day. I'll have to go get them out in a minute.
I would just like everyone to know I've had a great day at work.
Ryan said, hey, Randy. Lotus said, must have snacks. Lotus
There's things
said,
about that.
Lotus,
We are not doing tires today.
Lotus said, must have snacks. Ryan said, hey, Jane. Lotus said, what's up, Ryan? Ryan said, hey, Lotus. Maria said, that's a lot of pickles. Yes, and they were good.
I was not ill when I come in. I'm ill now. Fuck the railroad. God dang idiots. Damn stupid ass supervisor. You know what? I have something that they can put in their mouth.
Oh, no. Ryan said, I'm Maria. Jane said, I'm Ryan. Maria said, you said coochie or pickles. I heard coochie. Oof. No. Well, I just lost. Oh, Carlos said, what's up, Ryan? Ryan said, Carlo. Lotus. Damn it. Carlos, what up, R3? Jane said, we're glad you didn't have to work very long, R3. He actually had to work his whole shift. He's mad.
I worked every GD customer from one end of this MF and railroad all the way to the other twice
This
today.
is a family-oriented thing.
I didn't say it.
Hey, listen, we're trying to read. Hey, Boggy, give money. Tell him thank you.
Thank you, Boggy.
Topper says, is that your son? Yep, that's the one that owns the building here. Whoever said she was so bitchy she said, hate me and hated her for 15 years. She said, a coward me and Grandma hated her and Dad hated her and we are enemies. Ooh. Whenever I hate that, I got somebody that tells me that they hate me too. So I'm sorry that you got to go through that. Maria said, it's great to see you so happy. Well, thank you. I was glad to hear that you were happy you found your cat. Boggy's donated $2. Well, I wanted to buy a membership and dip, but hey, listen, Boggy, we do appreciate it. If you decide you want to get the money, you can. We know you're out of work and everything, but hey, if you want it, you get it. That's great. If you don't, we do understand. We appreciate you coming in. But thank you for the $2. That every little bit helps. Jane said, hey, watch what you're saying, R3. You tell him, Jane. I'm so mad I can't. Lotus said, I feel bad for him, but that's funny. Buggy said, take that instead. That's right. Jane said, lol. Jane said, wah, wah. Maria said, I'm sure they replaced Randy. That's not the same Randy. Lotus said, hey, Rando, tell us how you really feel. Memory said, hi, everyone. How do you do at Cletus? Well, we both done our 2 minutes, full 2 minutes. Neither car broke down. We were able to load them on the trailer after the event, and they're running and everything. Mine did catch on fire, but I was able to put the fire out. I had to buy a new set of plug wires. And Randy's, after we got it loaded up, the starter locked up. So I'm hoping to bounce around it freed up, or we can get it freed, back it off. If not, I'll pull it off with the tractor. But we did great, and we had fun. Let's see. Marco said, can I talk to you on Discord, please? I don't do Discord. I know nothing about it. I don't know how to do it. Lotus said, Maria, I hate your green shirt. I took it off, put my shorts on. I took my work clothes off. It's hot. Well, I don't have the air conditioner in this room yet. Jane says, hi, memory. Boggy donated $2 more. This one is for the rat. Don't forget your socks. That's right. This is from, this $2 is from, Olivia. Thank you, Olivia.
Thank you.
Maria said, which green shirt? Jane said, hi, Marco. Memory said, hi, Jane. Lotus said, the safety yellow shirt, that's green. Goofy said, do you use the same shirt over and over again? I do, but I wash them. I got several of these shirts. Marco said, hey, Jane. Maria said, I think every time he travels somewhere, he comes back with a different personality. There's probably truth to that. I do enjoy myself when I get away. Marco says, hi. Jane says, hi, Goofy. Maria says, just don't go to the north. You might turn gay. I'll keep my socks on if I go north. Mike says, welcome back. Well, thank you, Mike. Marco said, what's your favorite food you eat? Probably steak. Jane said, hey, Mike. Lotus said, what did the mini split do to the trailer? It did awesome. It absolutely did phenomenal.
We left that thing running 24 hours. All 3 days we were there.
I would have to show y'all exactly why it would have been a little bit better, I feel. I did leave a gap that I was wanting to, but we run out of time. But nobody got hot and everything, and it did absolutely phenomenal.
Justin said it was hot in the bed that he was sleeping in.
Well, that's
young. You got 3rd-degree sunburn.
Yeah.
He's like, true.
Maria says, hello, Mike. Boggy said, yo, Rando.
Hello.
Lotus said, I was sleeping in the trailer. I thought it went great. I slept good.
My back hurts from sleeping on my regular bed.
And I was going to sleep in it last night, but I pulled in late, and it's kind of at an angle. So I didn't get it where it was level.
I wonder what size breaker Mike wired the trailer to.
I don't know. We're going to have to figure it out, but it won't be today.
Yeah. I ain't doing shit today. I just want you to know.
Jane said, hey, R3. Ryan said, hey, Boggy. Mike said, Pops, you are going to have to put a fire suppression unit on your wish list. Yeah, I know, right? Boggy says, look at Randy, bro, being about as dark as me.
I have like stereotypical farmer's tan. And Madison is so freaking mad at me because it's not burn anymore, it's just tan.
Mine went in too. So did
Daryl's.
So did Daryl's.
Well, just so you know, Madison's did not.
Oh.
She's still as red as yours.
Well, Madison's white as that wall too.
No,
Maria
she's
said,
red as that damn
I'm talking
monster
about
now.
before.
Yeah.
Maria said he has 10 orange shirts at least. Boggy says, yo, Ryan. Lotus said, what's up, Mike? Marco said, look behind you with the red shirt. Jay said, I was going to say, you guys look tan. Well, I will say this. My head feels like tight, like it's pulling up on me. I can.
Face feels like a
It. I did have to turn my hot water down a little bit. It was a little bit touchy this morning, but it does feel good. Jane said, house shower is cold, sleeping at night. Carlos said, Lotus, ever gone tripping? My mates used to do it all the time when we was teens. Jane said, hot showers. I had to ease it off the hot water a little bit. Boggy said, Reddy is now a Mexican. Quick, report him. Yeah, report him, man.
No habla
He's
inglés.
illegal. Ice. Lotus said, Justin came back like lobster. He was red. Robert said, tell Randy Jr. my first game in bowling was a 101. Second game was 107 in bowling last day. Awesome, Robert.
That was awesome, Robert. I'm proud of you if nobody else tells you.
That's right. Carlos said, what's up, R3?
Hello,
Maria
Carlos.
said, yeah, they look like grilled sausage. Jane said, hi, Robert. Mike said, hi, Jane. Hi, Maria and Ryan. Jane said, Madison is very fair complex. Not fair.
She's white.
She's white.
Like,
Now,
this
I
wall's
mean,
not as white as she is.
and I'm telling you, it don't take long to make that white turn red. And she was, I'm telling you, she was a sport, but I should have taken an umbrella is what I should have done.
Well, we took a 10 by 20 canopy,
Yeah, but
minus the canopy.
But the canopy was left here.
Yeah.
Hey, I thought it was
Hey,
all
have
in
you
the
tried
same
to
bag.
start my car?
I have not.
I wonder if that starter has unscrewed.
That's what I was
itself.
telling him. I hope it did, but I have not got up here to see. Carlos said, what's up, Mike? Mike said, hey, Lotus. Lotus said, 20 years ago, Carlo. Jane said, I told you to take sunscreen for your bald head. I wore my hat the whole time. Well, still, that's why my head's not burnt, but pretty much I have my hat on about the whole time. Mike said, Carlo. Maria said, Lord, if you come to Iraq in the summer, you're literally going to turn black in 5 minutes. If it's as hot as you say, I probably will. Boggy says, I think these sun waxed your head, old man. It probably did. Maria said, Lord, gosh. Boggy said, you tried to look like Van Diesel. Yeah. What? Do it? Didn't even try? James said, I bet it was interesting shaving your head this morning. It didn't hurt like I thought it would, but it, like I said, it's still a little touchy, but it don't hurt. It really don't. My forehead's tight, but it's good. I just do have to shave a little lighter. Robert said, how was the weather, Randy Jr.? It was awesome, Robert. A beautiful time. One day of that, like it was going to rain a little bit, but the clouds went right over.
15th in line instead of 10th in line for those burnouts. The air temperature dropped 10 degrees, and I probably could have popped my tires.
Ryan said, poor Madison. Jane said, Lord, you forgot the canopy? Yeah, I thought it was all in the same bag.
All right, I'm gonna go. Take me a dark video.
Hugh said, hello, Randy, and hello, Jane. Hello, Hugh. Lotus said, I still think I should have hid in Daryl's trailer with snacks and a tent. You should have. I wish you'd have been there. I wish all of you would have been there. That would have been awesome. Hugh says, hello, Ryan. Hello, Robert. Jane said, I was trying to pick your hat out in the crowd only to find that everyone had the same hat. Yes. Brian said, I did change my own spark plugs in my F-150 3.7. It sucked. It took me 2.5 hours. At least you got it done. Cool. Hugh says, hello, Boggy. Jane said, hi, Hugh. Hugh says, hello, Maria. Lotus said, what's up, Hugh? Carlos said, what's up, Hugh? Boggy said, you know what else is tight? You said, hello, Mike Lotus. You said, hello, R3. Boggy said, Coachy. You said, hello, Carlo. Jane said, hi, Brian. Robert said, where's Randy Jr. going? He going to the bathroom. Mike said, how are you, Hugh? Maria says, hello, Hugh. Ryan said, hey, Hugh. Jane said, you could have snuck someone into pits, question mark. Well, Daryl did not buy tickets to the race. He thought it was in a package deal. And we went up there when we won the Blackwing tickets. We were able to skip the line and go straight to the Blackwing. And we got them to talking, and they punched Daryl. Daryl got into the race, didn't have to pay for it. Hugh said, how is everyone? Doing great. Jane said, it looks so fun, my kind of racing. It was absolutely. I don't really care to go watch NASCAR racing around in circles, but that race was fun. I like to watch it. To me, that's the way it started. That racing started out. Southern said, hello, can I be a mod? We don't do any more mods for right now. I appreciate you wanting it, though. Please hang around, and we may do some a little bit later. Robert said, how is Robert's work jacket? Robert, we ain't messing with jackets. They too warm for a jacket. Buggy says, which I did put one on yesterday morning before I left. It was a little chilly yesterday morning. Robert said, all right, take care, Buggy said, all right, take care, everyone. To haul ass and head. All right, Buggy, be safe. Thank you, and appreciate the money, the donation. Let's say that. Hugh says, I'm doing good. Mike, how are you, sir? Mia said, those glasses look better, by the way. These are the ones that don't close. This and close, this one don't. And this will pop out. I wear them, but that's because the other one's in the truck. But thank you. Hugh said, that's cool. Lowe's said, truth to be told, I didn't buy tickets, or I would have asked Daryl about riding alone. Southeastern said, can I be a mod? Mike said, Brian, it sucks working on any newer vehicles. Barron says, hello from Ohio. Hello, Barron. Southeastern said, okay, that's cool. Thank you for understanding. Lotus says, can I be a mod? Jane said, well, Lotus, we're not doing mods right now. Hang around, though. You never know. Lotus said, that was exciting. 4 wide in the corner. I thought it got a little dirty there at the end, what Cletus done is it? I think it's Zach. It might be Zach or Ty 1. Anyway, I thought that was pretty dirty, but it was fun. Jane said, hi, Barry. And Robert said, did you order Robert's work shirt? Never done projects yet. We've got the shirt. We don't have the sticker on it yet. Hugh said, hello, Byron. Lotus said, what was the wildest Freedom 500 yet? I called it, and I knew Deegan would win. He is the beast on that track. Well, I kept saying, I thought it was kind of funny because even the people around me were saying the same thing. They kept taking everybody out till they got who they wanted up there because the prize was a plane. You know, not everybody's going to be able to use or want a plane. So they finally got the person up there that wanted it or needed it. I ain't saying that, I just made a joke. But, Buggy said, always off brand, pretty glad I could finally give. We do appreciate it, Buggy. Y'all being here is a lot. I tell y'all, I missed y'all the last couple of days, and I do appreciate everybody coming back and talking. Lotus says, I've been around. You said, that's awesome. Everything was good except a couple wires and the starter went bad. That's right. Robert said, what's behind your chair, buddy? Oh, that's my jacket. Maria said, you turned that place into fire. Maria said, you ate? No. I ate a biscuit this morning and junk ever since. I'm about to starve. Lowe said Deacon wins every time he races there. That's why they don't invite him more often. James said that guy who won the race looked like a shrimp compared to Cletus. Everybody looks like a shrimp compared to Cletus. You said you get used to lives, and then there isn't one. It's a bummer. That's the way I felt too, not doing them. I was watching my watch about the time every day, and I didn't like not doing them, but I mean, you know, I apologize. We had fun though. Hazel said, "Pops, hello, Hazel." Robert said, "What time I get ready for work tomorrow morning with Randy Jr.?" 9 o'clock. Hugh said, "Hello, Hazel." Jane said, "Hey, Hazel." Maria said, "Lowell, you provide me with your that old you ate means you did a great job. It's a new word kids these days use." Oh, I've never heard that. Well, thank you. Madison said, "Hello, listening while I drive to work." All right, Madison, thank you. We were just talking about your very fair skin. Maria said, "You ate fire." Daryl said, "Well, Garrett is like 7 foot tall." Yeah. Jane said, "Hello, Daryl." Jane said, "Hi, Maddie." Hugh said, "Nah, you had a burnout to go to. Been beating that being in the chairs." "Hello, Daryl," said Hugh. Lotus said, "What's up, Daryl?" Robert said, "What is on the couch in the office?" If it's the red thing, that's my lunchbox for work. Jane said, "Hi, Daryl." Hugh said, "Hello, Madison." Lotus says, "Hey, Madison." Daryl said, "Hugh, Jane." Hazel said, "I just got off of work." I hadn't been off long. I got off 5:30. Daryl said, "Lotus, Maddie." Carlos said, "Hello, Madison." "Hello, Craig." So, how much did you rub it in that your run was better than Randy Jr.'s, just a little bit, not much. Because like I said, I picked with him about it, but it's not a competition to me. We had fun. We all learned something. We'll go back and do it again. Jane said, "Who's Garrett?" Garrett's actually Cletus. Garrett's Cletus's real name. Hugh said, "I've been off work 27 minutes. Daryl said, "Craig." Jane said, "Hey, Craig." And Hugh said, "Cletus." Carlos said, "Safa says, clocking in." "Hello, yes." Boy, something bit me. Robert said, "When Randy Jr. comes back." All right. Matt said, "Hey, my forehead and neck hurts. Unfortunately, it would just turn back white." Hazel said, "Anyone want to trade jobs? I don't know what you do, but probably not. If it's a job, I don't want it. I want to be right here. I want to be a racer and a YouTube content. And I want to do this tar thing. I just want to do what I want to do. That's it. If I don't want to do it, I don't want to do it. How's that?" Carlos said, "What's up, Daryl?" Daryl said, "Big." Hugh said, "Cletus is a stage name. I thought that was his name until I heard it was Garrett." Maria said, "What did you take in your lunchbox?" Actually, there's a couple. I didn't even pack it today, but I take medicine with me if I get to feeling bad. So that's the only reason I even took the lunchbox today, because it's got my medicine in it. I didn't pack anything in it today. Hugh said, 7 p.m. come on. I'm ready to go to clock out. Lotus said, "Daryl, you want that hood?" Daryl said, "I learned enough that I did a control burnout inside the shop today." Robert said, "What color my work shirt? Never done projects?" That's going to be a surprise, Robert. Daryl said, "Probably not." Jane said, "Law, did you run into anything, Daryl?" Hugh says, "Garrett Mitchell is his real name." Lotus said, "No worries. It goes to scrap." Daryl said, "I didn't get down that way much." Hugh said, "Nice, Daryl." Daryl said, "I didn't." Hazel said, "Dentistry." Dentistry, boy, I need 2 teeth fixed. Where you at? I need to come get my teeth fixed. Lotus says, I can't bring that to you. It's bigger than my whole card. Just strap it to the top. You look good going down the road with tie straps around it. So don't scratch your card. Daryl said, it's all good, Lotus. Lotus said, how many birds are left? Robert said, text Randy Jr. to come back in the office. He'll be back in a minute. Maria said, I need to buy a lunchbox for college. I'm sick of buying shit food from these restaurants. They make the worst food with unbelievable prices. You're exactly right, Maria. Daryl said, I think I gave 5 out of 5. 5 out of. Jane said, I didn't get to see any of those birds. Daryl? Daryl said, I plan to hit another on in June. Daryl says, I have 1 second back. I have 1 set back for you. Hazel said, I do dentistry. Like I said, I need my teeth fixed. Jane said, Maria, my granddaughter complains of some things about her college food. Paul said, hey brother. Hello, Paul. Robert said, what we do at work with Randy Jr. Y'all will put train cars in certain tracks and take them up down the road train track. Jane said, hey Paul. Hugh said, hello Paul. Look, I'm surprised Randy didn't get a bird. Hazel said, ice cream man here. That's right. Jane said, Dale, you're going to burn out in June. Where? Dale said, I didn't know if they wanted one. Oh, hell yeah. I'd love to have one. We did have a kid was signing both cars, and they come back and give us all 3, me, Randy, and Justin, keychain, like 3D printed Dale Earnhardt keychains. So we all put them on our keychain for the car, and Justin took his to put on for his truck. That was real nice of that kid. Dale said, if I go, it's Union, Indiana. Robert said, did you order Robert's work boots, never done projects? No, we got to wait to see what size you wear. Daryl said, I'll set it back. And Carlos said, I'll give you a bird. I know you will, Lotus. I'll flip the bird. You going to paint it for me? Maria said, there's definitely something different other than the camera. I just can't figure it out. Well, today is a work day, and I got my orange shirt on because I took my long pants and my work shirt off. And I am a whole lot redder than I was. So, but I don't think there's anything other than being happy. I'm not a lot less stressed out, that's for sure, because now that we don't have a deadline. Maria said, Lotus said, thanks, Carlo, always a generous. Hugh said, that's the bird I was thinking about, Carlo. Robert said, what size? I wear size 10 to work boots. All right. Hugh said, that Florida sun will cook you. It will. But now it didn't. Don't get me wrong, it was hot, but it wasn't as hot this year as it was last year. Last year it was in the 90s. It was right at 100. Last year when we went down there, it was. Now, I didn't put my race suit on to right before we went up there. We tried to line up right together, and ended up the way we ended up pulling in line. Then they made 3 lines, and they split each car up. So while we were together, it threw us all off. They started making 2 lines. Then they made 3 lines, and Daryl went third. And Daryl was behind us, but the way they lined everybody up, that threw Daryl going third the way they did it. Daryl went third, I went 7th, and Randy went 10th. But it worked out good because I was able to go up there and watch Daryl's. And Daryl got to watch ours, and Justin and Randy got to watch mine, and we all got to watch each other, so it was cool. Robert said, "How was King doing?" When I went and picked him up last night, he was so excited when he realized it was me come walking up to him. He about popped me in the face. He was jumping around so much. And I'm going to tell you, when he hit the door here, he run straight and got in his cage. I think he slept all day in that cage. He was glad to be back in this building. Maria said, "Yep, I'm 100% sure they replaced Randy at that race place." Bill said the weather was perfect Saturday. It was, Craig. And it was good meeting you. You said it isn't July and August yet. I know. But now last year we went in April when it was so hot. That's when it was last year. You said last year got hot earlier. James and Maria, did you see the video I sent? Carlos says, "Only joking, Lotus." Hugh said, "Hello, Craig." Jacob said, "Hi, everybody." Maria said, "Jane, what videos?" Hugh said, "Hello, Jacob." Maria said, "If you mean the car videos, yes." Craig says, "Hello, Hugh." Horn by Man says, "I hate when things go wrong." Yeah, well, like I said, everything went good with us. We made our 2 minutes. They're loaded on the truck. They drove it themselves on it. I consider it a victory. Jacob says, "Hi, Hugh." Daryl says, "Ornery did the same thing." Pets, they love you no matter what, don't they? Hugh said, "Hello, Horn by." Robert said, "When the car show, Randy?" I don't know. I have to look at the calendar. Robert said, "Last weekend." Daryl said, "Last weekend, Robert." See, we missed it. Man, sorry about that. Jane said, "I bet Ornery missed you, Daryl." Maria said, "Welcome, AI version of Randy." Welcome to the channel. Jane said, "Hello, Maria." Hazel said, "I posted in the community page." Don't remember if I seen it or not. I remember looking at it. I'll have to go back and look and see if I've seen it, Hazel. Daryl said it was a victory for sure. But I'm telling you right now, it was just a phenomenal time. I know that people think I just say it, but having Daryl there and us doing it as a group was phenomenal for me. I would love to see the rest of everybody out there, build a car and go with us as a group. I really enjoyed it. I did. I swear I did. Hornby said, "I love Nicolas Cage. He's a good actor." Yes, he is. Daryl said she was depressed while I was gone. Robert said, "Where I stand in a meeting in the office." We'll get you a chair, Robert. Hazel said, "About the expired mayonnaise." But trying to remember now. I think I seen that, Hazel. Craig says, "Do I have a Facebook? Do you have a Facebook page, Randy? I can send you your videos." Yes. Well, I'm on my phone. Never mind. I do have a Facebook page. I'd have to show you. You can post it in the community page. Well, can you send it to email? Maria said, "I think now I'm able to see your eyebrows." Maria said, "Real Randy don't have eyebrows. It just says he has them." Robert said, "What chair?" We'll find one, Robert. If you can send it to email, you can send it to Never Done Projects at gmail.com. Oh, is it Gmail? Randy.
Yeah.
What's our email?
NeverDoneProject@gmail.
It is at Gmail. Never Done Projects at Gmail. I was making sure it wasn't Yahoo. Hornbaugh said, "Is Sprite an American drink?" Yes. James says, "It won't let me post videos to your community page." Oh, really? That's weird. What do we have here? Does this thing tell me? I can't even see the likes and the thumbs up on this thing. Looks like we got 25 thumbs up. I can't really see it on that iPad. Daniel said, "Happy Monday, hey everyone." Hello, Daniel. Craig says, "Okay, I'll send it. Gmail is Google, so I'll share it to you." All right, thank you very much. I do appreciate it. I like to have different angles. Robert says, "Randy, how is his car doing in the office?" Doing absolutely phenomenal. We do got to do a little work to both of them now. Now that we're not, like I said, not under a deadline, we can maybe get some stuff, different stuff done. There's still some small stuff I'm wanting to change about the trailer, or not change, but add to and completely finish the build. But it's usable. Hugh said, "Hello, Daniel." Maria said, "Did you miss us?" I sure did. I really did. Randy even tell you, I would tell him that I hate that we're not doing it live. I mean, but now they run blockers at that track, so it's hard to get service. So I don't even know. And if I understand it right, if you're inside the racetrack and you go live, it will ping it and they'll kick you out. So I couldn't have went live inside the track anyway. But I was wanting to go live while we were out there at the camper and stuff. But after the run, after we went and done the run and everything, I didn't go back down to where they were doing the burnouts. I stayed up on the hill because I started getting sick. I had gotten hot, and I don't know what all. I was just wore out. And so I had to go get some food and everything before, and I was eating pickles, I was eating hamburgers, I was eating chips, anything I could get to try to replenish. I even broke down a drink of Pepsi so I would try to get it. The caffeine would help because I got feeling bad. But I walked up on the hill and was able to look down and watch the race. Some of them, but most of the pros and everything I missed. Hornby said, "Your best hot sauce." I'm gonna be honest with you. The only hot sauce I will even use is the mild sauce at Taco Bell. I don't do hot stuff. Hugh said, "Sprite is a Coke product, and it's also Daryl's car." Robert said, "Ask Randy, he needs help with his car in the shop. I'm sure we can always use an extra hand." You said, it's illegal to run a signal blocker." Well, I was told that's what they done in the track. They may not do it, so I don't know. James said, "Hi, Daniel. It's just awful funny. Well, Caraway's the same way. We just don't have service in Caraway. But, Caraway's up around some mountains too. And when you get close to the track, you lose service. So it's not just in the track. But now, like I said, Cletus, that track, you got service out in the field and everything. It's just not that. It sucks in the track up there. James says, "Hi, Daniel." Hugh said, "Lack of sleep and overexcited." You're probably right. Time clock is calling me. You have an awesome night, everyone. You too, Hugh. Thank you. James said, "Take care, Hugh." Rumple said, "Yay, Pops is back. Hello. Hello, Rumple." Robert said, "Text Randy, come back to the office. He'll be here in a minute. He's got to do the paperwork. Some real important paperwork." Rumble said, "Hello, Jane." Hugh said, "Probably a bad service, so they think it's a blocker." Probably. Rumble said, "Hugh, hello." Jane said, "Hey, Rumble." Hornby said, "Sprite mint flavor is a new drink flavor. It is nasty." You said, hello, Rumple. Rumple said, how was the trip? Are you sick, Pops? The trip was absolutely phenomenal. I'm not sick. Anytime I change weather, like going from Florida to here, it changes. I'll get a little, little sinus, but I'll be all right in a day or so. Marissa said, "Do you like Florida?" Yes, I would move to Florida if it wasn't for the building. Now I'd go now for sure. But Randy's got the building and everything. We try to do plans here, so I wouldn't move now. But I'd love to move to Florida. Robert said, "Get back to the office. He wants you in the office. He likes talking to you."
I'm gonna borrow this for just a second.
Or what? Carlos said, "What's up, Rumple?" Rumple said, "Big boys, hello." Robert said, "Randy Jr., Robert, paperwork never done projects." That's right. Maria said, "Move to Florida."
Okay, hold on just a second, y'all.
Jenny said it gets way too hot in the summer. Maria says, "Oh." Hornby said, he's a man who likes his cars. Yes, I do like my cars.
I'm filing our extensions.
Oh, okay. Maria said, that's a very big change. Rumble said, move to Florida. People are crazy there. They release pythons. Even some anacondas in the swamps. Read somewhere that they found saltwater crocs released. It's just wild. Well, I agree there's crazy people, but shit, nowadays there's crazy people everywhere. But I don't like crocodiles and alligators either, so. Robert says, Robert, paperwork, never done projects.
Which one of those?
Madison says, going into work, y'all have a good night. You too, Madison, be safe.
Careful how you answer that. Well, never mind. I know the answer.
Well,
neither. I'm gonna need just a little bit more in just a second. Yep, there it is. The rest of it I can figure it out. Oh, Hornby's leaving too. Sorry, y'all. I'm distracting him. Maria said, I don't like this new version of AI Randy. Well, you're gonna get over it. When were you born? Long freaking time ago. And I'm gonna scroll forever to get to your stuff.
Miss, I didn't like the new word. Okay, Rumble said, Madison later. Take care. Rumble says, hello, Randy Jr. James
Your
says,
occupation is track inspector, correct?
yes. James said, bye, Hornby. James voted twice. And take care, Maddie. Rumple said, did you take any pictures of the meat? We do have some videos and stuff, a couple pictures. We'll be working on some of them. I don't know if we're going to finish the build of the trailer and then do the videos, or we're going to go ahead and slide a couple while the people's still anxious to see.
Right?
What am I looking at, son?
Yeah. Okay. I gotta make sure I'm doing this stuff right.
I mean, that's fine. You got little ass damn writing there.
Well, I have normal size text writing. No, not yours.
Oh, you have to look in that paperwork. It's back here in the corner, I think.
Alright, I should be able to.
Greg says, all right, sir, send in Google photos. Also sent a a bonus video. Thank you, Craig, very much. I do appreciate it. We will check it out and see if we can get it over and maybe use some of the footage on the channel if you don't mind. Terry said, what's going on, Pops? Hello, Terry. Maria said, what the difference between Florida and North Carolina? It's a lot hotter, and the winters is not as cold. I don't like cold weather. It stays hotter longer. I would take year-round heat instead of any winter. And a lot of their houses don't even have heaters in them, heat in them, because it doesn't get that cold in the winter. Jane said, did you post videos that you took while you rode with Cletus? I've not. We will start posting them. I think the one that I did is probably enough to be a short. I'll probably put it up as a short. But I haven't yet, no. Daryl said, Randy K. Train uploaded the revivals already. Awesome.
Cool.
I have to check it out. Like I said, I didn't worry about uploading or anything. I had made enough videos to last while we were gone. And we did do some recording, and but we actually just took a break. I didn't try to edit anything or upload anything. I figured I'd wait till we got back. Rumble said, that's cool, Pops. Take your time. Just let me know when it posts. All right. Rumble said, Metal Arts, hello. John said hi. Hello, John. Jane said, who is K-Train? That's a YouTube channel, Jane. Hi, John, said Jane. Daryl said Rumpel. Craig said help yourself. It's your content, too. Thank you. Kind of caught me off guard there when you walked up to me. I couldn't think of who I was talking to. And it's still, I'm getting used to people recognizing me that I don't recognize them. Daryl says, hey, channel. Daryl's showing the channel, or, yeah. Rumble said, no heaters. My friend in Paris always complains that houses houses there don't have fans. Daryl said, I've been working on mine all night. I did the same thing. Now, like I said, I should have. A few times I just sat there in a chair, and I should have went out there and made a short or a video or something like that, but I'll be honest with you, I felt like I deserved a break, and I took it. I felt bad about it, but I just took a break. That's the first one we've done in a while.
Craig had some damn good seats, too.
Really? Brenda said, what's that beside you? What? That depends on what. What are we talking about?
Craig, I'll have to watch the rest of those later.
Daryl,
thank you for sending those.
yes, thank you. Daryl said that's the link to his video. John said hi. Lotus said spray can red. Yeah, this is
Spray paint.
spray paint, black, and this is actually
Spray foam.
spray foam. This is actually our model for our menstrual cramps.
Speaking of, I'm about to take some. My back
And a
feels like
flashlight.
about to explode.
And a socket that needs to be in the toolbox. Oh, there's a battery.
The real question is, what do people want to see us do next?
Let's see.
I'm gonna have to put a starter on my car again, just so everybody
Rumble
knows.
said Lotus. Hello. Lotus said, what's up, Rummers? I thought it's the fake cheese. Oh, right there's the fake cheese, as you call it. Even though it says made with real cheese. And you know they wouldn't lie to you.
I'm from the government. I'm here to help.
Rumble said, did you try Gator Nuggets while there? No, I don't think you're going to see me trying Gator Nuggets. Nicholas said hello. Hello, Nicholas. Lotus said, turbo a Camaro or a big nitrous kit?
I was just thinking LS Swap.
Craig says you and Daryl are getting overrun with subs that people talking, so I didn't want to be hovered and interrupt y'all too much. No, you were fine. I know you wanted to walk around, but you welcome anytime. You're just as important to me as those people that was coming up. But thank you for talking to me. Sure. Maria said, it's real cheese. I understand. I'd love to have a can myself. Maria said, and just like the awesome Randy that's there now. Lotus says, they threw one slice of cheese in 1,000 gallons vat and said, real cheese. That's right, made with real cheese. John said, plant some veggies, hard times ahead. Yeah, you're probably right, John. Rumble said, isn't there a brand called Can't Believe It's Not Cheese or say, Can't Believe It's Not Butter? Daryl said 100%. Randy, I felt so bad. Maria said people who work in Florida, they replaced Randy with the version just to speak good things about Florida. Well, they knew Randy can't beat the old Randy. Jane said Rumple, it's called Can't Believe It's Not Butter. Rumble said, Jane, oh yeah, thanks. VQJM said, here from Canada, awesome.
Did you tell them that I had somebody from Canada sign my car, somebody from New Zealand, and somebody from the UK, all three signed my car?
No, I did not tell them. Did y'all hear that? Put a pin in for Canada, please.
Canada.
Jane said, Maria, you want the old Randy? Maria says, Canada.
Where's the pins? It's right there underneath the piece of paper.
VQJM, what color pen you want? Jane said, welcome Canada. Lotus said, can't believe it's not butter, but hurt. J8 says, back in the cave. That's right. And believe it or not, Maria is showing Canada flags. Believe it or not, somebody asked me what I was going to do when we got more names. So I had it in my mind that how I'm going to move, while I was there thinking about how I'm going to move the office around to accommodate it. VQJM said, thanks, man. Sucks over here. Well, Maria's wanting to come there. She's from Iraq, and she's wanting to go to Canada. Maria says, why it sucks? She's wanting to escape from her daddy and go to Canada. She says if her daddy's not nice to her, she's going to escape to Canada. Being it's next door. Rumble said if we could have those, got those astronauts from Artemis to watch, we could have pinned moon on the map. Yeah, I know, right? Jane said, it's tough all over. Maria wants to come and live with me. Miss Law, I'm going to escape to Canada with $20. My friend said, Doc Hollywood used to be my neighbor. Awesome. Duchess Amber says, hi, loves. Hello, Amber.
Hello.
Can you see how many thumbs up and stuff we got? I cannot see it on this stupid iPad. Amber said, how are y'all? We're doing fine.
We have 16 people watching, 33 thumbs up.
33 thumbs up. Thank y'all. Maria said, as long as there's no war in Canada, it's good country. Craig says 33 likes. Thank you. Lotus said, Maria, if you move into Jane, I will definitely see you at some point. Amber says 34. Thank you. Daryl said 33 likes. Jane says, hi, my friend. Was that in California? Maria said, the last war happened in Canada. It was in the 1800s. Jane said, hi, Amber. Rumble said, it would be nice to go somewhere cold. It's got to be hot here. It's going to be hot here. Gotten hot here. Damn.
If I remember right, K-Train.
Remember we watched it last year.
They go to a lot of these events.
Uh-huh.
And they post it very quickly.
Yeah. Amber said, hi, Jane. Turbo says, hi. Lotus says, you don't want war with Canada. They play dirty. Hey, man, war's war. I don't understand having war. I don't think innocent people should die and everything, but war is war. And it's just like fighting. If you're going to fight, fight. If you're going to do anything else, box. Maria said, thanks for telling me that, Lotus. Now I'll make sure that I never get closer to Ohio if I ever come to America. Wow, Maria. Jane said, hello, Maria. Rumpel said, it's hot here, Pops. Hot. Lotus said, boo, boo. Maria, boo. Jane said, can you go on Cletus' channel and see revivals? Has he posted it?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
And he usually doesn't post a lot of it, considering that he has it on the Freedom Plus.
Yeah, he's got it on that Freedom Plus, so, I guess he kind of forces people to watch that. J8 said, no rules in love and war. That's right. Maria said, they don't have money for poors, but have money for wars.
Yeah.
Hazel said, Ice Cream Man is here.
Ice Cream Man is finally here.
Jane said, Maria picking on Pops and Lotus. I know, I was surprised. She picked somebody besides me. Maria said, I think they spent over $5 billion until now on war. Craig said, don't think he posted it yet, just searched it. Plenty of videos. Thank you. Lotus said, she's so mean. Yeah, just think what she does when she's not happy. She found her cat, and you'd think she would be really happy. It's just a race. Said, Pops, how's it going? Hello to the both of you. Your desk looks very clean. Well, thank you. That'll spark something. Jane said hi to Ray. Brenda says, don't get happy, old man. That doesn't mean I'll treat you better. Oh, I know. Believe me, I know.
I can see Justin.
Jane says, DeRay, all their snacks are gone. Hazel said, I'm so hungry I think I want a sandwich of expired mayonnaise.
Oh my God, don't even. I was scared to death trying to eat some mayonnaise or anything while I was down there, even though Jane packed it.
Maria said, yeah, my sweet little kitty, my good little angel. You don't have to talk about me like that. Daryl said, did you get the cars unloaded?
Nope. My car will not even turn over.
We got to try to get the starter unlocked on it, or we're going to knock it neutral. I'm going to pull it off with the tractor.
Yep. I am too
James
tired
said,
to do jack
well,
shit.
now, Randy's not been here long. They retaliated against him, made him work late.
They
James
can
said,
say
Lord
whatever the
Hazel.
hell they want. Damn, I take last week off. My engineer takes last week off. A guy gets hurt. They hit a damn tractor trailer on Friday, and they can say whatever they want. Yeah, they shot us the rod, and they were hoping to get out of the office before we come into work, but they didn't quite make it.
J.H. said, that's rough, Hazel. Maria said, as long as I have cat, I'm happy. Lotus said, sweet and sour kitty. Jane said, it's just a raise. Said, Jane, hello, happy Monday, Jane. Jane said the mayo was unopened when it went down.
Yeah.
And I think it's still unopened.
Just so you know, your exhaust fell like halfway through the run.
Oh, yeah, I heard it dragging when I watched the video. Dale said, I got mine unloaded, pulled it in the front end, pulled on the front end so I can turn the wheels and did it smoky burn out in the shop? Well, like I said, I'm not going to unload it. We got to unload everything around it. We packed shit up. And we both going to be here to do it. I'm not unpacking the damn thing by myself. J.H. said, do you have a food line there? Yes. Maria said, Lotus, say these things and wonder why Maria says mean stuff. Lotus, I feel bad for the cat, probably not allowed to make eye contact. You were mean first, that's right. Jane said, hi, J.A. I mean, equal rights. She drew first blood. He was just trying to be nice. And she said something mean. Hateful. Maria says, I'm not always a nice person. Sometimes I'm a smart butt.
No shit!
It's all good.
Damn, the Lord has blessed her with honesty tonight.
You know she didn't say that.
Oh, my bad. Never mind.
Maria
She's
said,
still a liar.
super smart butt. Lotus said, right. It's just a race. Said, you both look beautiful, but you're always looking beautiful. I don't mean to sound cheesy.
Well, I appreciate it.
Hey, it made me feel good.
I'll sleep better
Maria
tonight when
said,
I feel.
you lie a lot today, Randy. The wiki said, show us your cars. Maria said, remember, lying is a great thing. Jay says, go to the food line near the deli. They have these miniature pies. Get one of them caramel apple, heat it up, and dump on a few scoops of vanilla ice cream.
Look, I don't know what
check it
Chris
out.
was watching, but based off of what I was watching, I don't know. I think I might have outperformed you this time.
Lotus said, just don't wear the wrong color or shirt. Maria said, your noise is going to be... is it supposed to be your nose is going to be taller, or how about longer? Daryl
Probably
said,
longer.
Can't Park there got about as many views as anything. I know, right?
Yeah.
Last I checked, Randy said 1.1. Rumble said, well, I'm off to bed. Just wanted to check in on you guys. It's hot. Thank you, Rumble. I was scared that y'all wouldn't come back since I took a couple days off, but I do appreciate it. Lotus said, my nose has been big enough already. Carlos said, honey, soy kitty. Jane said, take care, Rumble. Rumble said, Jane, later. TC. Daryl, do you have a premiere tonight? Rhea said, you guys are awesome, and we understand the cat problem.
Yeah. My phone's gonna die.
Maria's got about 16 upside down smiley faces. There's a plug-in right there. Daryl said, yes, I have to set it up. Oh, yeah, you had to do it all right. I just wondered.
Did you ever find the small camera? Because the small camera has the SD card with all the...
I did not. I was going to, when we stopped live, I was going to go up there and try to find
The
everything
longer
out
I'm
of the truck.
sitting still, the more apt I am to fall asleep. I'm that freaking tired.
I know. It's first time in freaking 3 years you've had to work your full shift.
Listen, I just want everybody to know that this is the first time in about over a year I have made overtime.
Chris said, you sure know how to make someone lose their mind.
And then get mad whenever you lose your mind.
Jack said, 45 minutes, Daryl. Rumble said, before I go, just remember, there's a cat action movie. Check it out. Meow.
Should I stay or should I go?
Meow. How you say this, Randy?
Spell it.
Come here.
Before I go, just remember there's a cat action movie. Check it out. Meowsism. I am possible.
Okay. GBP says, I remember my first part-time job. You probably still got it. Rumple said, bye. See you, Rumple. Daryl said, how do you know Jane? Lotus said, yes, we're very good at pushing buttons, Maria. They pushed it first, didn't they, Lotus? Daryl said, if you can tell how long my premiere is, not a premiere, it's just a regular video. I think she was trying to say 45 minutes until the premiere. Jane said, it's mission impossible. Jane said, I meant you have 45 minutes to get it set up. Daryl said, oh, I see. Maria said, Lotus, as long as you're away from me and my cat, I am safe. Lotus said, even thought I would do anything mean to a cat. Just because he says he'll sell it to the Chinese store doesn't mean he will. He's just saying that to get your goat. It's a premiere. Okay. Jane said, Mission Impossible, the cat movie. Meow. Oh, okay. Carlos said, wouldn't harm a fly, Maria. I'm rich in love and slow in anger. Maria said, and just because you say you have eyebrows, that doesn't mean you actually have them, smart ass. Yes, it does, because the damn things get in my way, and I have to shave them and trim them because the stupid things get in my eyes. Call me smart ass. Lotus says, you never know, something bad things happen every day. Jane said, Lord Maria, I missed you. Daryl said, whose car's in the drive? Jane, and where's yours? It's just a race, and I gotta go. You both have a very nice and great Monday. Talk to you later. See you, just a Ray. I appreciate you coming in and the kind words. Ray said, don't shave them then. If I don't, the stupid things grow out like wild hairs and gets down in my eyes and stuff. Jane said, mine is getting detailed. It's my sister's in driveway. Nickel Pony said, hey, Pops and all. Hello, Nickel Pony.
Hello, Nickel Pony.
How you say that word? S-H-I-V-A. Shiva. Hail Satan 666. Okay. Jane said, bye to Ray. Lotus said, cats just go missing, replaced by chickens. Jane said, hey, Nickel. Maria said, draw them like I do. No, I think that's about as crazy as anything, drawing your stuff on you. Which I guess people get tattoos, so whatever. Nick Capone said, hey, Miss Jane. True Floridian said, how did Cletus McFarland treat y'all here in Florida? He treated us great. We actually won Randy and I both won a ride along in the Blackwing. And so we got to ride in that damn badass Cadillac. And when Justin was given the opportunity to ride with Randy, so we rented fire suit. And when we went in to get the fire suit, he was actually in the room where the fire suit was. We talked to him a little bit in there, but seemed to be a real nice guy. Lotus said, don't worry, you will love your new Persian chicken, sorry. Maria said, my dad wait in his car and I'm in my room drawing my eyebrows. No wonder he won't take you nowhere. You know he's a busy person. Jane said, hey, Floridian, it's just a race. So take care, Jane. Talk to you later and have a nice, good Monday. You too. Thank you. True Floridian said, did y'all have a blast? Yes. Absolutely phenomenal. Jane said, you too, DeRay. True Floridian said, Jane, salute. And yeah, that's a nasty caddy. Lotus said, I thought that was you riding with Rando. Yeah, Randy was on the driver's side, I was on the passenger side, and there was a kid in between us. True Floridian said, yeah, he's going, he's good people, him and JD both. Now, I talked to JH Diesel, a couple times. That was the first time I had actually talked to Cletus. Maria said he's busy burning fish. Now he got back home after midnight. Irwin says might want to take a yellow marker and draw the hair comb over your pictures of Jesus. Lotus says I meant during the burnout. Oh no, that was Justin. Justin was riding with Randy. Jane said, Daryl, you wore out? Carlos said, what was wrong with Vivo Pops? Low on coolant. It did have an air leak. I changed the valve, and that helped a lot. But there's a, as far as the air leak on the trailer, there's a check valve that's went bad. I got to buy another check valve. But the coolant was low, and they said that the Volvo was very sensitive. So every time it would rock, it would show it was low, and it would cut the truck off. Daryl said, nah, I drove 18 hours to get to bed about 1:30 and was up without an alarm by 5:30. True. That's why I sent you that message this morning to be safe. I thought that you said you was going to stop and drive the rest this morning. I didn't even catch at you when you said 18 hours. I'm sorry. True Florida said, glad y'all had a good time. I had family down there but wasn't able to make it, but I'll try it. Well, I mean, like I said, always next time. I do appreciate it. Jane said, Pops, is Joni behind that hand? Yes, I was. I'm probably going to call it a little early so we can get some stuff out of the truck while it's still daylight. Maria says, I don't like this, I don't like this dad supporting thing. I only heard women support women, but dads support other dads. That's new for me. We got to stick together. Y'all children are rough on the dads. Jane said, you got a late start out of the house, though. Tanya and I were texting at 5:30. Lotus said, Daryl said if that he's sleeping in his bed. Maria's got 5 more upside down smileys. Maria said, well, he deserves it. He deserves for you to be a good child and help him out. Quit being so hard to get along with. Daryl said 48 minutes tonight. Jane said, right. She said, I wasn't, but 3 minutes off. Nobody deserves to be treated like shit. I want you to know that. And if he's a very busy man and you make him wait on you, that's mean. Jane said, oh, dang, I was close to Daryl. Yeah, she was close, 3 minutes off. Lois said, Maria, I hope you sleep great tonight and have the best day ever tomorrow. Look at that, how nice us guys are to you. Maria said, you know that he says you know that he has his own life. lives, right? Who, your daddy? Your daddy does lives like we do. True for it says, I'm a father, I'm for somebody to save me. Carlos said, is that time of the month? Oh Lord. Jane said, your dad is on Lives Maria. And Lotus said, your dad. And Daryl said, be right back. Lotus said, Carlo. Send us a link if he does. There's Randy. I just discovered that I prefer you with your mouth shut. Damn.
Who said that?
Maria.
Oh, yeah, I'm not surprised.
Lotus said, never that question. Jonathan said, my dad. Jane said, Floridian. I have 4 also, but they are all out of the house. Oh, send us a link, Maria. Said, yes, he does lives too. I'd like to see it.
We can say Maria sent us.
Well, I don't know if she want all of us rednecks speaking to him, but
He'd probably say, oh, y'all.
Nickel Boy said, R3, you look wore out, bud. You good?
I am exhausted.
Maria said, no thanks. You don't want to see some random man talking in a language you don't understand.
That's okay. We have translate.
Oh, you hiding again. I understand.
Don't worry, at some point she'll accidentally send us an email with a link to his live.
Carlos said, Sophie always tells me when... Safa always tells me when she's... Okay. Lotus said, Google Translate. Yeah, that's what I was going to do. Maria says, I don't want my daddy to know what rednecks I talk to. True Floridian said, Lord Jane, mine are 19, 15, 6, and 5. 1 is out of the house. 3 more to go. Just joking. Jane said, Carlo, I just don't understand why. What'd you call the name? Safa?
Mm-hmm.
Does that. That's not something to share. That's kind of what I would feel. Lotus said, well, good for you. Maria said, but my mom and I don't support it. Oh, hell.
Surprise!
Why in God's name would I think anything different?
It must be a woman thing.
Evidently. Why is it so hard to support your husband or father if something he wants to do? Hell, you don't want to help him out on his lives. You don't want to help him out on his chickens. Shit, I'd burn your damn fish too.
I'd probably burn your cat.
Uh,
I'd say that out loud.
True.
Whoopsies.
Why do they think they keep getting gone? True Floridian says, I love my babies. Hazel said, doggo. Right outside.
I took him outside just a second ago and was throwing the ball with him. He peed before we started throwing the ball, and in the middle of him bringing it back, he stopped and took a
Well, now he used the bathroom when I took him out too.
Oh, he pooped again. Apparently all you gotta do is throw the ball a few times and he pooped.
He gets to running, it gets them bowels to moving.
Yeah.
Carlos says she likes my sister Jane. We share a lot. Maria said, Lord, yeah, he would think that you sell me drugs or something because you look like a Walter White.
But he can't see us.
But she wants to get high. Lotus said her dad's going to be like, why are all these old American men talking about my daughter? No shit, I guarantee it. Jane said, well, Floridian, my grandkids' age span is about like that, only they're 8. Lotus said, the fish is cooked perfect when Maria's at school. I know, right? Hazel said, ice cream man, you don't even feed him.
No, Dad does.
Maria's laughing. Hazel laughing at Maria. Carlos said, Safa is studying to be a nurse. She's very open-minded, evidently. Hazel's laughing. Maria said, yes, I prefer staying hid in the closet. I'm going to not even touch that with a 10-foot pole.
Who said that?
Maria.
Maria.
Amber was in here.
Careful, Maria, because in the closet here means that you're hiding the fact that you might be gay or lesbian.
Just keep your socks on.
Then it's not either. You got a video of her more?
Nope.
You making the video tomorrow?
Nope. Tag, you're it.
Nope.
Lotus said now she's in the closet. Hazel said, so, what you doing if they find you? Maria said, shit. Hazel's laughing.
It's because you said the okay thing.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
staying off the grid's here. Said, well, guys, YouTube didn't keep their word, so it looks like I'm off the hook. Gay bearded homosexual. Now we're gay bearded tan homosexual.
But the gay and the homosexual cancels out, so that just means that we're straight.
Jay said, uh-oh. Carlos said they disappeared. Jay said, hey, staying off the grid.
I missed that man.
Yes.
I missed all of y'all little shits.
I was about as happy to go there and get on the live because I really wanted to start unloading and everything, and I kept looking at my watch, and I said, well, my phone, I don't have a watch, but I kept thinking, I'm going to go get on the live. A very special friend of mine asked me, was I going to have a live tonight, so I knew they were going to be in here, so I figured I'd better keep it on my regular time. And everybody I met at Florida, I told them we do a live every day from 6 to 8, so I kind of didn't need to tell them a lie. So, but I'm probably gonna move it from 7 to 8
From 7 to 8? Or 2
instead of 6 to 8.
Okay. Well, the real question is going to be, again, what are we going to do with our time?
Well, right now we got to
said
get
something about turbo in the Camaro. We were given a lot of advice by a lot of very high-fluting, very good competing vehicles.
God, you're gonna have to hurry up. It's shit's coming through. I gotta read.
He said, stay away from doing a 6-speed, 5-speed. Stay away from manuals and stay away from turbo.
All right, don't be doing all that hard. Easy.
Yep, here it is.
See, Hazel said, not the cheese whiz in the damn Reynolds. Son of a bitch. It's moving so quick now. Let's see. Lotus said, now she's out of the closet. We're proud of you, Maria. AJ says, don't do that, damn it. CJ says, how's it going? Long time no see. Maria said he actually has a YouTube channel, TikTok, and that's the place he does his lives in. Jay said, hi, AJ. Reynolds is doing a bunch of spamming. Smith said, Goat Raiders are here, here to bless you. God almighty. I'll never catch up, especially talking about it. Y'all hit the like button, please. If y'all are in here doing this, hit the like button. Christine said, Goat Raiders, let's see, Sausage Goat Raiders, yeah.
I don't know where the Goat Raiders come from. Somebody gave $10. Somebody else gave $2. Thank y'all for the donation.
Yes,
please stop spamming.
Please, I can't even. Please hit the like button.
And then somebody said, Goat Raiders blessings your channel with the $2.
I ain't seen it. I cannot catch up. Y'all are doing something. I cannot do this. What the fuck? There's no freaking way I can read that. Evidently. Whoa, I can't. Wait a minute. Stop. I can't. I'm never.
Wait a second.
What? No.
Look at the likes.
No, yeah, go. Baby, go.
267 likes.
Holy shit. I cannot read this fast. Why in God's name? God, look. Look, there's no way I can read that.
What the shit? We have 250 people watching and 200.
Go, baby, go. I don't know who you are, but please.
Goat Raiders are here to boost your channel, maybe help monetize you.
Hell yeah, let's go. Hey, there you go. $5 more. That's right. We got it going on now. Here we go. Come on now. Let's go. Any more? Come on. Anybody got 10? Anybody got 10?
No,
Come on.
it's some
Up, $5. $5 more. Come on now. Anybody go? Oh, there's $2. All right. We got $2 coming in here.
Holy shit.
Come on now. Up there's $5 more. Come on now. Here, come on. What you got? Let's see. Come on. Give me. Holy shit, people. Thank y'all so much. I do appreciate it. I love goats. Good God, come on. Woo! She's on fire. Let her go. What was that? Somebody get $1.40. Thank you. We going now.
It's just messaged me and said, holy shit, Chad exploded.
What?
I said, y'all sound like auctioneers.
That's what I'm trying to do. Come on. Give me. I don't
know who the Goat Raiders are.
I don't know. Give it to me, Goat Raider. Up there's $1.99. There we go. Come on, buddy. Here we go.
Hold on.
Huh?
We have went up 200 subscribers.
Take the damn way.
We were at 36 something. We're at 38:30.
Holy shit. Y'all keep coming. Y'all help me out there.
These Goat Raiders.
I can't read it. I'm sorry. I've always wanted to feel like see what it felt like when I can't read the chat. God damn it. Let's go. $5. Woo! There's $2 more. Come on now. Here we go. I've never had this happen. I'm so happy right now. Daryl, I'm sorry. I will not make that live if this keeps on. Come on.
I'm so confused.
I want to read it. I swear to God I do. But
295 likes.
Good God, oh yes, thumbs up, thank you. Goat man, you're the man.
Mike said it's like you hit the jackpot.
I don't know what I did, but yes, $2 more. Come on in here.
I might can buy the next Camaro now.
Lord have mercy. Y'all got me excited. I'm about to pee myself. Up $2 more from Goat Rider, thank
I don't
you.
even know.
So excited I am. I do see that. I do. I am going to be busy going back. There's $5 more.
Listen, the Goat Raiders apparently want to bless us, and they have definitely.
They definitely are, and thank y'all very much. I do appreciate it. I'm telling you right now.
315 likes.
I am telling y'all right now. I will be busy trying to go back and subscribe to each and every one of y'all. Thank y'all. Oh, we got $2 more. Woo! Show me the money. Get got it. Oh, green horse.
We need the highest bidder. All right. Goat Raiders, we need the highest bidder. We need to put
$2 more.
We need to put a mural on the side of the trailer.
$2 more. Bless you. Thank you.
Well, look, by God, the Goat Raiders have definitely blessed this little channel.
I've got to look that up. We get off of here. I got to find out what's going on.
Another
$2 more. Hot dog.
Another
$5 more. Goat Trader loves you. That's so fast I can't read it. I don't even know if I did it right.
All I know is the Goat Raiders were coming in that time.
I have no idea where you're coming from. Please let me know what it is. I will look it up.
Oops, Daryl said something.
$2 more. Blessing from Goat Raiders. I don't know what this Goat Raiders is, but I don't care what it is, to be honest with you. Oh, what's that $5? Thank you. Right now, I am a very big fan.
Apparently, the Goat Riders or Goat Raiders are a big fan too.
Oh, we got $2. Y'all do know we do this every day for 6 to 8 days.
We're up to 3,862.
What?
Subscribers?
No shit.
Yeah.
Son of a
We
gun.
went up 200 subscribers.
Oh my God, thank y'all very much. Y'all don't know how much this means to me. Good
Mike
Lord.
said 10,000 subs by midnight. Can we make it?
I'll tell y'all what, as long as this happens, I'll sit right here with you.
Hey, you want to see the graph of the views? It was going, wee-whoop.
There is no freaking way.
Yeah. Okay, listen.
Well, wait a minute. April Bailey sent $2. Thank you.
Listen, somebody said, tell us about yourself. Listen, there's no way in God's name we're going to keep up with the Goat Raiders. Y'all keep blessing, I'm fine with it.
But I will tell y'all this is my son's building here. We do this together as a father and son duo. on our burnout cars. We just got back from Florida doing a burnout.
Okay, I think they're saying bye for now. Gotta go.
Well, thank you very much.
Listen, thank y'all, and they said they'll be back. Thank y'all. Listen, if you want to know about us, it's father and son. We made the channel for anybody who wants to be a part of it. This is technically my building. We do burnout cars, heavy focus on the automotive world, and just like that, things have slowed the heck down.
That's fine. Thank you, y'all. Listen,
We are Goat Raider.
I've always wanted to know what it felt like. That y'all have just made my day.
Okay, April said from New York. So hey, April, you're getting a pin. I'm sorry I wasn't able to keep up. But listen,
we are in Denton, North Carolina, in the United States.
New York.
Time
gets
another
another one.
blessing, another channel. Well, thank
Hey,
you very
yes.
much for blessing us, and bless y'all back.
Holy shit. We're in Denton, North Carolina.
True Floridian.
Somebody said, True Floridian said hashtag freedom.
Hello from Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
I mean, yeah, we got we do have a world map here.
I got 2 from Wisconsin.
We put everybody up there.
Wisconsin.
That come in and let us know. Now, I will tell y'all, this has never happened.
Okay,
so,
somebody's from Pennsylvania.
yeah, from Pennsylvania.
I'm gonna run out of pins. That was 300 subscribers.
We are in
just about.
again. We are in Denton, North Carolina. There's Maryland, Kentucky,
Oh my God!
Michigan. Hey, come on now, you get it.
Hold on, Maryland? Where's Maryland?
I don't know. Kentucky, Maryland's
Okay,
up north. ain't it?
Kentucky's right here somewhere.
Kentucky's next to us over there.
No,
Let's
that's
see.
that's Tennessee.
Live from Maryland.
Maryland.
I know I go through Kentucky to get up here towards Ohio.
Yes.
I've
Okay,
been
so
up there.
here's
It's
North
close.
Carolina, Virginia, West Virginia, Ohio.
Jane says
Michigan.
Ohio here.
There's Michigan.
Kansas,
Oh my God.
Indiana,
Okay, I can find that. I think.
Prince, Pinnacle, North
Yep.
Carolina. I think it is.
Pinnacle, North Carolina.
What's that? Princeton.
Princeton, North Carolina.
Yeah.
Cool, so you're not far away.
Illinois is here.
I think the S is silent, so it's just Illinois.
Okay.
Oh my God. Did you
Wyoming.
Okay, I think that's nope. We got 3 others from Wyoming.
Wales, North Wales, Kansas,
Wales is over here in Europe. Hold on.
Delaware.
Oh my God. I gotta find Wales. Can I just put you in the middle of the ocean and say I found Wales?
Another
I
one
am
from Delaware.
Delaware.
Mary Green. I'm sorry, Mary's waving. It's slowing down. I'll try to read
Okay,
some.
there's Connecticut. You say Delaware?
Maria says, "Wow, you're close to 4,000. Awesome."
Listen, that put us up to 338 likes.
And the most we've ever had is 107.
107?
Holy smoke!
Yeah. Listen, if the goat...
Absolutely wild, said Beth. Yes, Beth, it is.
I didn't know what to
Ozzy said, hello, long time no speak. Yes, hello, Ozzy.
I'm so freaking confused. 329.
Mr. McDoug said 339. LOL. Thank you very much.
Holy
This is
crap.
absolutely phenomenal. Maria said, "I never forget this. You ain't the only one, Maria." Yeah, I'm
What
tickled
the
pink.
heck happened?
I have no clue. I thought
I thought
it was
just
spamming, but
one
all of a
person.
sudden, that was wild. I thought you guys were Mr. Beast for a second. Me too. Carlos said, "What the fuck was that?" I have no idea. Jay said, "Please buy the 2020 Dodge Charger Jailbreak Hellcat. Buy it at Home Depot right now. Thank you very much." Daryl said, "I don't think any of us will." Maria said, "The most funniest thing was your reactions."
I don't know what happened.
Ozzy said, "Randy, how hard is it on a scale of 1 to 10 to pilot the train?"
Hard? Not hard at all. It's just knowing you're trained.
Maria says, "Randy, I think a famous streamer sent his fans into your channel." Evidently. Maria says, "They do this a lot." I've never had that. Was awesome.
I'm looking
Ozzy said, "What happened? What did I miss?" I was reading the chat like I always do, and it was a decent chat going on. All of a sudden, all hell broke loose. I could not read it. People were throwing money left and right.
Okay. It's this live, it looks like. Well, maybe. Yeah, they just post links to people's lives to go. Yeah.
Oh my God, tell them thank you. You on never done, I mean.
Look, if we rewind it, I'm pretty sure. Yep, that's us.
The guy in the red shirt, guys. The guy he can't keep up with it. The guy
No, I can't.
Thank you, Nancy. I see your supers coming through.
Holy crap!
Oh Lord, that is unreal.
We have a nice, small, tight-knit community.
Well, believe me, find them and make sure we follow them.
Hold on, let me go over to
James wants to know what channel too.
I will find it. Hold on.
Well, I will get Randy over here and we'll post the channel back. Lotus the 300 new names. Maria said someone is going to sleep very happy today. Yes. I'm sorry I got so excited. I do know I missed some of y'all's. I'm sorry. Jay said, hi, Jane. I hope you're doing good today. Daryl said, that's a blessing, guys. It is. Jane said, no, they aren't sleepy now. Nope. Unknown said, cheese whiz. Hell yeah. Made with real cheese. True Floridian said, read my last message. Let me go find it. Well, let me go find it. Let me go find it. Whoa. Y'all don't know it yet, but man, I'm here to tell you your channel is about to blow up. You have certain folks in and out of your chat now after this weekend. Oh.
Somebody said, dang, that was quick. Never done projects. You were fun.
Well, thank y'all. I swear to God, that was awesome. Say I'm doing well, Jace. Hope you are. Said Jane. Maria said they're not going to sleep at all. Nope. Amber says I left, came back to whatever. What was that? That was you right, Amber. I have no idea. That was so wild. That was absolutely phenomenal. I want when Randy gets done back here, I want him to go in here and at least try to help post theirs up. That says I left to go. Let's see. The Goat Raiders
he's
are
got
from
52,000 subscribers, and that's what he does. Daily raid. Oh yeah, he saw me. Holy shit!
Goat Raiders are streamless. Jane said, hi, unknown. Nickel Pony said, couldn't have happened to a better channel. Thank you, Nickel Pony. You guys train men. Yeah, he works for the train. I work as a track inspector.
Holy crap!
Rich said almost 350 likes. That's awesome. True Floridians.
That is insane.
Jay said, Christine, what is your channel? That was great. Amber said, yes, it was. True Floridians said, make sure y'all share this live, folks. Tell your mama, tell your freak, and tell your pappy. Yes, please.
If you're able to click on that,
here.
That's the live. Okay.
Yeah, tell them. Go click on it and say thank you very much.
Mr. C. Doug said, I'm an engineer for UP. That's cool.
Click on it and say thank you, everyone.
I did. I was chatting with them for a second. But we're going to give them a like. But look, this is what they're doing, y'all. This is what they do. Like, I mean, a lot of people are still chatting in his live, but was saying thank you for me to come over here, and a bunch of people were saying hi. And Darby said, I thought we rated him. That y'all definitely rated us, but that's his channel name right there.
Raid Bless Bounce Monday Night Raiders.
Yep, Stems Family Farms. Like, oh my gosh. That put us to 343 likes. I don't know. Oh, yep, they're posting another channel. So, y'all watch. If we click that, if we click that, this is again, that's somebody else, and we'll like it for them. And y'all watch. Here they go.
Here they go.
Yeah, it was a random YouTube raid.
And just like that, this guy's now getting rated the same way.
Yeah, she's waiting for it's almost 5 o'clock, which is free time. We'll be running on screen pretty quick.
Live on their boat.
We're oh, is that what you were just saying? We're buying a sailboat and living full time. Any advice? Just go for it.
Oh, y'all wait until this guy gets caught up.
Depends on your budget. If you have, like,
He's eating a donut.
Are you moving from the
Goat
thing?
raiders. Who are the goat raiders? What are they doing? Hello, goat raiders.
I am so confused. That is awesome. That's the kind of stuff I want to be able to do.
Well, it depends what you're going to.
Hello, the goat raiders. I'm not sure who the goat raiders are, but they're all in the chat right now.
But look, and I was on top chat. Hold on, let me go to live chat.
I'm also a truck driver. Truck driver as well. We have a friend also.
Oh my God.
His name was what's Diesel?
Say something hard or something.
Look, I don't know what to
Just do it
do.
hard.
Diesel fuel. Yeah. So we have Diesel Life and Diesel fuel.
Let's see here. Green heart. Yep, and we'll send one. Yep, there goes Never Done Projects. I sent him this gone. Holy crap.
Welcome. I don't know where you came from or what your eyes are doing.
I am so... And that's what he's doing.
The kitty is awesome.
That's what he's doing. We go to live, and you see it. Go down here, and that's what he's doing. That is insane. That is insane, y'all. Oh my God.
Yeah, for sure it is.
So, yeah, we got raided by the,
Oh my gosh.
By the goat raiders.
I cannot. Oh.
Yeah, guy in red was very surprised. And he was laughing pretty hard at my dumb ass sitting here looking with my greasy hair and all. But what were we saying?
I was auctioneering, I guess.
Apparently, let's see here. Let's see. I'm sorry. I know being a vertical live, most people can't click that link. At some point, we want to get back to the horizontal lives, but we'll figure it out at some point. Amber said she can't click it. C-Doug said nice. But C-Doug, yes, I'm a freight engineer, freight conductor for CSX, Norfolk Southern Co-owned, Winston-Salem southbound, WSSB down here in North Carolina. Christine said Stems Family Farm. That's
definitely something you can do today that you can smile about tomorrow. That's
Yes.
right, Nickel Pony. I'm telling y'all what, my stomach is hurting from laughing and feeling so good. See you,
Hammond?
True Floridian. I
Yeah,
appreciate
see
you stopping in.
See you, buddy. Thank you. Hammond, Hammond said every day at 7-Eleven we do that. Well, I went over there on the phone and said thank you, and I want people to know thank you, because nothing like that has
It
ever happened
happened
to
to us. We
us.
do appreciate it. I swear to God we do. Y'all don't know how
Right.
much that means to us. We
Uh,
are trying to build our channel, but
Maria
That
said
is
that's
awesome.
our lucky day. Well, listen, if this weekend and this goat raid just did anything to show us, I think our luck's finally turning around. Don't. I'm looking at you, Tree. C-Doug said, right on. Maria said, thank God I didn't go to sleep. No kidding.
Yeah, I know, right?
Mike said, you guys are official goat ropers. Look,
That's fine. I'll take it. I don't know who it is, but that's awesome.
AI Me said, yes, I saw that. Welcome. Yes, again, thank you.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, I'm not going to be able to pronounce this very good. It's AHAVA. Ahava said, what you think about Guardian response? If that's something that's different than these Goat Raider things, I have no idea what it is. Mike said, very cool. Amy.
But now I'm going. If that y'all stuff is public,
We are going to have
I
a lot of
always
people.
go back and subscribe to everybody.
Yes.
Subscribe to us. I think it's only fair.
Mike said, very cool. Nickel Pony said, showing 346 likes here. Showing 347 now. And our best before that was what did you say?
107.
107?
And I was excited that night.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody says subscribe, everyone.
Yep.
Yes, please.
Daryl said he stepped out to smoke a cigarette, came back, and was chaotic, and that was awesome. I agree. That was freaking awesome.
What's the channel about?
Ava said, what's the channel? But listen, this channel, we post a video every day at 4 a.m. as long as the internet does right. But it is basically our day-to-day life. The videos that's been up for the last 6 weeks and probably for the next week is us building the semi-trailer out here, we basically put an apartment up front. But it is our day-to-day life with the heavy automotive focus. We just got back from Cletus McFarland's Burnout Rivals in the Freedom 500. We got back last night. But we work on our own stuff. We run a tire shop, and we work for the railroad full-time. It's basically just our day-to-day life. And it's like Nickel Pony was in here and
See you, Daryl.
gave us a wonderful quote of do something today you can smile about tomorrow, because we kind of got away from the whole having fun thing.
And we try to support everybody
Yes.
that supports us.
Because there's enough pie in this world for all of us to have a slice. But I mean, we're wanting to do more stuff. We're back from Cletus's events. Our cars survived the burnouts. Mine won't start now, but that's a simple fix. But we want to get back on working on cool stuff. We got 23 project vehicles sitting around at any given time that we work on every damn day. So,
all right, Daryl, thank you. We'll click over in a minute. We're going to do a video and close everything up.
yep. Christine J said, I did subscribe and I'll be back for sure. Again, thank you.
you very much.
Ava said, okay, I'll subscribe. Thanks for being genuine. Look, thank y'all for rating us. And you're not going to get any different if you walk up to the door here and talk to us. I can just about guarantee you that. Unless it's 11 o'clock at night, then you might get me a little mad.
What is these Nickel Pony thought it pops in the wrong button?
Yeah. Let's see. Daryl said, I got to get going. See y'all later. Okay, we'll probably be ending this in a few minutes. Maria said, basically, those silly men have fish memory. That's all. Yes. Ducky's Fire is waving. Hello, Duckies. Jane said, they just said if you don't go watch another video, sub count drops. If I can go watch a video, I will. I did subscribe to the channel that sent them over here, and I will gladly do it. Daryl said, my premiere is about to start. I got to get a drink first. I got you. Lotus said, I want pie. If I can send you a piece, I will.
We're in Denton, North Carolina at 109 and 49.
Yep. Lotus, let's see. Nickel Pony said, can't wait to go back and watch when the blew y'all up, stepped away for a second, came back and thought Pops hit a wrong button. I didn't know what was going on. I thought one person was coming in just
Well, bad part about it is I kept watching the iPad because I'd stopped the chat at trying to read it, and the iPad was just going crazy. So there was no way. I said, I'm trying to read, and I couldn't even get another one out.
Carlos, I thought your channel was being hacked. I thought I clicked on the wrong channel on the computer. Ava said, address, I come by. Kidding. Hey, look, we're here every day.
Everybody's welcome. Well, I say that, but you're still welcome.
Yep.
And you buy a set of tires while you're here.
Lotus said, I thought it was a troll army. Hell, I did too. Mike said, so did I, Carlo. I was trying to slow it down. It's just too many. I think I timed like 3 people out because I thought it was a troll army. My bad. Mike said, so did I, Carlo. I was trying to slow it down. Too many people. Lotus said, but then they were nice. Maria said, I know what it was when it started. I just laughed. I've never seen something like that.
Thanks for letting us know, Maria.
But look, it's 8 o'clock. Oh, and then C. Doug just gave $10.
Thank you. And just to let everybody know that all the money that does come in goes into one account. It will be spent on this channel trying to.
Yeah.
We're trying to clear the property to do events here.
Yep. Mike said, yeah, I probably got 4 or 5 timed out. Again, I'm sorry. Nickel Pony said, Pops, you did great keeping up reading just a few dams and shits. Yep. Ava said, invest in cheap bulk ideas, involve the media to chicken in good faith. Hey, I want the community to grow, and I want to help others grow. So what y'all did with your goat raid, that's kind of something I would love to be able to do.
That would be phenomenal to do. I like that idea. I don't know, Maria. We're going to look and see.
Yep. Jane said, okay, I'm heading out. Take care. All C. Doug said, beer. You boys look like you need a beer.
If I drink it, I can get one.
Look, I'll go out there to the truck. I got a Code Red Mountain Dew. I'll go put it in the freezer, and I'll leave it in there for probably too long, and then I'll drink it for you. But, again, thank you. Maria said, can you tell them, and I'm the boss of this fan community. I don't want to lie to the people.
She is our biggest fan.
Mike said maybe we could do it. Call it the raid of the Randys.
Yeah.
The Randy raids.
Now Maria, before she got busy on her stuff, she was going in and cutting clips out and putting them on
and translating
in Iraq, and I thought that was absolutely phenomenal.
Yep. Maria said, I'm the nicest person ever. Nickel Pony said, dinner time, guys. Congrats to y'all. Lotus said, she is bossy sometimes. Listen, everybody, thank
you,
y'all.
Nickel Pony.
Played it.
Ava said, do simple skits. We're trying to do better with that kind of stuff. Just be a little patient with us. We're learning. But everybody, we're going to call it to the end of the day, night, whenever you're watching this. Ava said, giving ideas, brother. Thank you. I appreciate it. We will work on those. So we'll do some skits, put it in some videos, and do some shorts on it.
Rhea says
350 likes. Thank y'all. Lotus said I did. Called her bossy.
Yeah. He didn't say, but he said a little.
Thanks. Oh, I timed it wrong. Thanks for letting us into your home.
Hey, Gabriel.
Into your life and into your living room. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. And Gabriel just got off work.
You missed the fun, Gabriel.
Carlos and Lotus, see you on Natty's Live. Bye. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. And we will see you in the next video. Gabriel said, I have a truck to paint, so I got to work as much as possible. I understand that. But, bye-bye.
Thank y'all. Y'all have a good day, good night whenever you're watching this. And remember, keep it silly.
Thank y'all. But Christine did just ask, how do I become a member? I don't really know how to tell you on the phone, but if you go to the channel and click join, you can become a member. And if you do become a member, we will put your name on the wall.
And it goes out at the street.
And it goes out of the road. But everybody, thank y'all again. We will talk to y'all again tomorrow.
Good day, good night whenever you're watching this. Thank you.